Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you the latest feature I've decided to add onto ASP. One thing ASP doesn't have is proportional control of a smoke unit. It has basic control where you can switch your smoke unit on and off, but it doesn't do proportional control. And the reason I haven't made ASP do proportional control is because I've been looking or waiting for a decent smoke unit, a smoke unit that's actually worth worrying about. And I think I've found one. I've got this new burn effect smoke unit from Hobby King, and I'm quite impressed with it. A few things I could change to make it even better, but I have a basic unit in there. Now, with your burn effect smoke unit, you get with it a small control board. Now, as it stands, that control board will not work for tanks. When the tank goes in reverse, there's no smoke. So it only puts the smoke out when you're going forward. So I've done a few modifications of a Sirvoe board. Now, there's been a bit of talk on the forums about how, well, once you grow out of RCTA boards, but I tend to disagree. All these boards have controllers on them, so it's just a simple matter of changing the firmware so that it performs a different function. And controlling the smoke unit is actually a servo board. So a servo board running the smoke unit control function. Anyway, I've waffled on now for over a minute, so it's time for me to show you this thing in action. Okay, so let's turn the unit on. Now, of course, when you turn your tank on, with ASP, you have your intro music, which you hear playing here. Now, the intro music is important because it lets you know that well, your sound system's working, that everything's working, and then you'll hear an announcement telling you that Mako is initialized and you're ready to start up. A lot of you, I suspect, because this is different, are not going to like the intro music, so I've added a feature where you just simply fire the cannon like that, and it will mute or turn off the intro music. So if you don't want the intro music, simple. You just fire the cannon after you get your Mako initialization message, and the intro music is off. Okay, now let's have a look at the smoke unit in action. I'm going to turn the tank on, and we should see, well, we'll see how it goes. There we go. Now, just for Gary, he said I have to have the puff puff, and I actually found it quite easy to do the puff puff. There's no piston in the burn effects, and so there's no piston noise going up and down. As you can hear, you just hear the engine noise and the smoke unit just busily chuffing away. Now, I've got it in my garage because it puts out a lot of smoke, so you'll see the smoke blowing back. Now, with ASP, of course, it's got the famous rev the engine feature. So I am going to rev the engine, and let's have a look at what the smoke unit does. So as you rev the engine, okay, you will get increased smoke. I'm not sure too many other units out there are capable of doing that. Let's have a look at it. Of course, I've got no wheels attached. So as we drive off, it is a shame I put it around this way. I'll just see if I can twist the tank around. It'll look a bit better going, smoke going the other direction. Should have thought about that before I, there we go. Let's have a look at it now. So it does crank out a fair bit of smoke, the old burn effects. And as you can see there, we've got the puff puff, especially in for Gary. Now, of course, with the modern tanks, you won't be wanting that puff puff. So there will be a different version of software that can run on the control board that will give you a smoke more typical of the modern tanks. Again, rev the engine. And let's drive off. one thing with burn effects, the control unit that comes with it will actually stop it stops for about, just shy of a second every 10 seconds, so the element doesn't burn out. So when you see the smoke unit actually stop, that's not ASP or the control unit, that's actually the burn effects unit doing that. So apparently to keep your heating element going for longer. But there we go, finally ASP has one component it's been missing, and that is really good control of smoke. So we've got engine one more time. Of course the wind had to change direction, didn't it? Okay, thanks guys, catch ya.